Raul podcast. And that's why I stabbed him. Welcome back, viewers. We're talking about stabbing Anthony's dogs. He's a little too into the idea, I think, but I'm the only reason it hasn't happened yet, guys.
And I'm the reason it will happen. But welcome back. I actually did my fucking job this time and edited. I didn't upload, but I did everything.
I was like, so the video's dropped as we're speaking currently?
Nah, it exported, but then to upload takes a little bit too. So I was like, I'll just wait till after.
Fair.
So, turns out we actually are into the 20s now.
Officially, or we've been in the 20s?
The last one was 20. The last one was 20.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the one I just.
Is this a cup? Like, is it?
I don't know. I don't know whose that is.
That's full of. Well, it's not full of ash. It's full of guts now. But
Oh.
I'll dump it before I leave. Don't worry.
Yeah, fine. Last one was 20, and the one I just finished editing was 21. No, yeah. Last one I finished was 21. So that's a little update of the progress for us to recognize.
So how do you feel about? I wouldn't say the progress. Just, we got two gremlins. We got thing 1, thing 2. They're actually small Jamaican midgets.
And
we saved it for the hurricane, guys.
Yeah, so that's why we can just leave them outside like dogs.
6 bombo clot egg. That's my favorite meme. Big time.
The bombo clot?
Yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah, the only one I saw was like this little cage, like 99 bumbo clap pussy wagon nugget.
You saw the advancement of the meme. You saw the what did it hit the internet meme? The original one is this lady recording her son eating breakfast. And he's like, I think his name's Jason. And he's like, Jason, right? Because he's Jamaican as hell.
Yeah.
And she's like 6 pussy clot, Ross clot eggs. He has like his whole his plate.
Yeah.
And she's like, how many bacon you got? How many? Is that the whole pack of bacon? That shit is great. All right, listener. Now you've heard my Jamaican accent, so you can now judge me. Tell me where I need to improve. Tell me the keynotes. You feel me?
I think most people tell you just don't do that.
I think the Jamaican accent should be like the Irish accent. I think you should just be allowed to do it. Right? I think it's such a.
They are both equally ridiculous accents.
Right? It's such a universally loved accent that I think to imitate it is I don't even think it's done with negative connotation at that point. You know what I mean? Like when I make a shitty I can't even do an Irish accent. I just realized that I've probably never done an Irish accent in my life. But I've heard a lot of people try to do Irish accent. It's like an English accent. It's just it's so good. Why wouldn't you try, bro? What if you are the one?
To be fair, I think you could probably do any accent. And you will either be in the category of doing it so bad you clearly shouldn't do it again, or you probably are allowed to do it because it's so good.
See, that's a good take, because I think accents are like that. I think either you do an accent so bad that it's good, or you do it so good that it's good. Yeah. Either you really. I think once you go into once you realize you're in bad accent territory, you gotta start testing the limits of the badness. Like, is it the G vowels? Is it the... You feel me? You gotta... Yeah, how bad can I fuck this up?
Yeah. And I think if you're making a joke, honestly, the better it is, the probably better the joke will be. So, it's not even worth doing a bad accent, really, unless you're just trying it out with your friends, you know? Because then, it doesn't really fucking matter. Do a Chinese accent, go ahead in front of your friends, you know?
Well, yeah, in front of your friends. I think there is one accent right now in the current geopolitical scape where I think if you hit a hard uvular accent, I think that a lot of people would genuinely get upset at you.
It's a uvular?
Yeah, uvular. You know that little...
Nah,
you don't think so?
No, not that I don't think so. It's I don't know what that is.
No. I'll tell you off air.
Hey, do it.
No.
Let me show you the one you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, guys. Let me show you how not to do. Let me show you what not to do.
Yeah. Just be racist. Just immediately.
It's not even the accent. I'm just starting to be racist about the race.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm doing this to show you what not to do. Anyways,
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
How's life been treating you? How's the week been so far?
Not bad. I think. Wait, when did we record?
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday last week, right?
Yes, sir. It's been 8 days.
Oh, okay. Then shit. Went to Utah then.
Oh yeah. I saw that post on your story, and I thought it was just like either an old one or like an old picture, or more close, I guess. Just because like there's a lot of places where it's like you wouldn't expect that view, but it does have the view. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've been to some golf courses where you would think I'm genuinely like in fucking Colorado.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's good though.
What part did you go to? What did you go do? Why'd you go?
All right. Damn, I had a stroke.
I'm
gonna leave it in too. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Care about the quality.
Listen to me stroke it. Yeah. Anyways.
Whoa, freaked out.
It as in my brain. Okay, so I went. Chloe and I went out to Heber City.
Okay.
Heber City, I think. Either way, it's like 60 minutes. The whole time we're there.
Did you say her birth city or
Heber?
Heber City.
Heber City.
Okay.
But the whole time we're out there, we just kept saying Edward City. Yeah, even she started saying it. But it's like 40, 50 minutes away from Salt Lake City, like a little more.
Oh, so it's kind of far.
Yeah. It takes about the same amount of time as getting to Salt Lake City. It's just that like it's kind of like away from it. That if you go from Salt Lake to Heber, it's you have to go through like kind of mountains ish. But if you're going from just us to there, there's a freeway that like avoids the mountains.
I was gonna say, is it like when you're going to like fucking Boulder City, and then instead of like when you're heading to like Lake Mead or something, instead you go to Salt Lake, where like they're equally the same distance?
Yeah.
You just take a different.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically the same distance, but we stayed there because she likes bed and breakfasts.
Okay.
So we went to one there. It was really nice. I sold
You sold?
Sold some of my stocks. So I like to make sure that we can get like the nicest
big buddy moves. This would, yeah.
For now, I guess. Damn. It went down as soon as I came back, so I was pretty glad I sold. Either way, that would have been the right move. But to make sure I had enough money for the trip and for everything, you know, to be comfortable and do what we want to do. And then, so we stayed there. It was pretty nice of a place. The breakfast was actually pretty damn good. Too bad we missed out on one day because the night before we went out. So basically, we like doing road trips. She likes bread and breakfast, so we just thought that would be nice for her birthday.
Where'd you guys go out to that night prior?
Okay, so Friday was more of like hanging out and going out for like a fancy dinner.
Decompressed type shit?
Yeah. That's the day we drove out. We went like 6 a.m.
Y'all set the tone with that motherfucker. I got you.
Yeah, Friday. And then Saturday was going to be more of like a going out. We went the hiking. Very light hiking. And then a bar drag show. And then...
Is this the first or the second drag show y'all been to? I feel like this isn't the first mention of a drag show.
We probably mentioned because, you know, to maybe go here. But that's the first time we actually went to one.
Okay.
And then... Sunday was just like kind of hang out, do what I don't know, just like walk around the malls in Salt Lake City. Explore a little bit and then drive home.
Valid.
And then I actually missed you on Sunday because as soon as I got to Manny's, they're telling me that you left or something.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I was gonna tell you. Well, I probably wasn't gonna tell you, but I was gonna bring it up just because it was gonna come up. But I was thinking about that shit. I was like, damn, Tony didn't come to this one.
I just showed up late.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
showed up late as hell.
That's because I showed up early. It's because I showed up early because I had work the next day, so I couldn't. You know.
Yeah, thankfully I got Friday and Monday off, so I can chill and drive back. That's why we stayed like most of Sunday too.
Valid. I miss having Mondays off. There's something about the entire world starting and you don't have to do shit about it.
Yeah.
Well, like I still had to go to class on Mondays previously when I was working at the veterinary clinic.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Mondays was cool because you could go hard in the paint on Sunday, which most people can't.
Yeah, I mean, Manny had his day off on Monday.
Yeah,
so.
Manny. I'm starting to regret that again because my schedule would line up perfectly with the shit show that was Sundays at Georgia's.
Yeah.
Because I could just go hard in the paint, and then a week of money be like.
I stayed there. Yeah, I stayed there until like 2.
Yeah.
We watched. Everyone basically went home, and then man was like, "Fuck! I just drank a Red Bull. You want to watch a movie?" I'm like, "Sure." And we just hung out and watched a movie. Either way, so that was like the overall outline of our plan for Salt Lake City and her birthday, or whatever, Utah and her birthday. And the first night wasn't bad. Friday, getting there, enjoying it. It was just that the fancy dinner kind of ass. I don't know. Like in Salt Lake City, I don't know. People already know this. Mostly white. I saw mostly white people in the back cooking, and then when we got our pasta, only like one of our dishes had like solid, good flavor. Everything else was kind of bland for what I paid for. I think at least. Because I say expensive in the sense that...
How much you cough up on the bill, Twig? Give us what expensive is, Twig.
Not like crazy.
Flex on him, Anthony. Flex on him.
It wasn't...
Flex on him. Flex on him.
Shut up. It wasn't crazy. With tip and everything, it was no more than like $160, I think.
Okay.
But
yeah,
like,
that's a good dinner, yeah.
That's why, like, something nice. Not fancy. I guess I should say something nice.
Nah, my boy Flex on him.
$150K. For birthday, you know, that was with drinks. It was, I don't know, they recommended to do a full 4-course, like, 3-course meal for each person.
Yeah.
But we're like, nah, it's already pasta. We're probably gonna get full.
This is the first course. You were like, this shit is ass. I don't
want
the 3.
No, like thankfully, preemptively, we're like, yeah, we'll probably just like get our own first course and then share the second one. And then when we got the first course and the appetizer, we looked at each other like, I think it's a good thing we didn't get the full thing each.
I wonder if you could go to a restaurant. Yo, let me get the 16. You know, like there's places where I have like it'll be tiny meals, but they'll have 16 courses, right? And it'll be like $1 billion. I wonder if you could pull up. They give you the first course, right? You're like, I take it back. This is terrible. I don't want the rest of the courses. Yeah. I wonder what
would be the reaction?
Yeah, not even the reaction. They'd be like, nah, you go get these 18 courses.
I mean, if it's 18, you can be like, tell them to stop cooking my portion right now, and I will pay for whatever it might be coming. But after that, I'm out.
Maybe.
Because I feel like that's reasonable to be just like, I don't want the rest of your food.
You know how all the food's tiny?
Yeah.
They're going to come out with tiny forks and just stab you. Like, you know what, bitch?
I was expecting something like that. That's why we're like, I don't know, maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. We'll see. Like, we know you can always order more. But, I don't know. The first thing came out and we're like, yeah, we're probably right with not going the full thing. Because they recommend like the full courses and like an appetizer each, you know, the first course, a salad type thing.
What was the place called? This Anthony,
Lupesa. I don't know if like another thing.
Yeah, Lupesa. Me and my boy fucking hate each man.
Not gonna lie, I don't know. I don't want to put any blame on Chloe, but also like I told her like because she's the one who can be a little more specific about food to kind of find a place that catches your eye. And it just so happens.
I think that's a bad thing to say. I think that's a valid aspect.
But, okay, well, not that. The thing is that it was at, like, a shopping center. And I feel like those places can be a hit or miss with, like, how good the food is. Because the inside looked nice. It looked nice, you know, it wasn't too bad.
One time, I went to a Guy Fieri restaurant in a casino. And I won't pretend like I ate a whole lot, but I had some of their churros, right? Because it was a business dinner, and we were gonna get. This was the dumbest shit ever. I still hate them for that. They were like, we're gonna go out to, because our boss had invited us to mini golf, and they're like dinner all included, and then all the girls, right? Because all I worked with was women, was like, we're gonna go get sushi after we hang out over there, guys. And I was like, so y'all gonna skip out on the free dinner? Right, and I was like, you have an all in paid, like full on dinner, and we gonna be like, nah, guys, we're getting sushi instead. I'm still pressed about that because I had to drop most $40 for fucking sushi or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways, dumbest shit ever. Anyway, I had churros, and them bitches hurt my stomach so bad because my stomach started hurting before we got to the sushi spot. And
it was like an instant. This is not good for me.
And my point in this, my whole point in this is, it's the equivalent of going to like a casino and going into one of those restaurants. It's the most hit or miss experience you've ever experienced ever. Like it's gonna be, you're either gonna get like the most fine dining shit ever, where it's like some dickhead like on some full Salt Bay shit, or you're gonna get some guy who gives you fucking prison food. So
yeah, that's what I was. Well,
and you got the Italian equivalent of prison food.
Nah. Okay, look, it's just it was flavorless. Like it wasn't like cooked bad. It wasn't like that shit was like bad. But like for what I paid and how it looked like, I felt like it should have tasted more. Like the second I guess course that we got to share together, that was pretty fucking good. Like that was pretty damn good. And leave my dog alone, my Jamaican boy alone. That was pretty good.
Oh my god, in the body supplies.
Yeah, that was good. The chicken was good. The sauce was good. I guess another thing that maybe fucked it up too was that we showed up a little later in the day, and I ordered gnocchi, and they're like, we ran out of gnocchi, and I'm like, I guess. Man.
I was gonna full blown pronounce gnocchi. Like I was gonna go into the mic. You know how like white people be like guacamole. Yeah. Right? I was gonna hit you with the gnocchi, and then I realized in the back of my head that I'm not fully capable of hitting the full gnocchi pronunciation, so I'm not gonna.
I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to say it.
I don't know. Well, actually, I do know, but I don't think that my body is physically capable of pronouncing the full Italianism.
Way, yeah. Like you're gonna sound like Mario saying it.
Yeah. No, but that's valid. So do you feel like Shirley? It was.
I'll clean it up later.
So do you feel like it was Shirley him just missing the fundamental step of seasoning the shit? It wasn't.
I really think it was that. Like texture wasn't bad. Like the sauce consistency of the things we got wasn't like watery or too thick. Nothing like that. It was literally a lack of seasoning.
See, so this is real critique. This isn't even shitting on them. This is real things that they could do better. But there's also a white audience. So
that's why I was like, I don't know if it's just because it's in Salt Lake City that most white people be flipping their shit over this, but I was not. You know, even Chloe, she's white, and she was like, I don't want to finish this. And I looked at her like, you don't have to, because I understood.
You said, babe, I got this.
Yeah, and then I didn't finish her food, or like room didn't have a fridge. If our room had a fridge, I would have taken that, and then I would have fucking went out to like I don't know, like I forgot what they had. It wasn't a Chipotle, but it was something similar, like Cafe Zupa or some shit. Get some of that chicken, throw it on there, and mix it in, and then that would probably fix it.
See, I would have taken the whole shit home. See, okay, how do you feel about? Because so this is a real divider for people, but that's a real take. I'll let me reference back to that. That's the real take. I would have done the same thing. That's the real shit. But how do you feel about food being left out on the pan, like on the counter, out post being cooked? Like, how long is acceptable for the food being out before you buy it?
I'm gonna be honest. For like most of my life, I didn't realize that was like a bad thing to eat overnight food. Like, not that like it was. I'll be honest. It was a mix of I didn't know, and I also didn't care enough because I never got too sick.
No, I won't even judge that take because I'm still currently on that. I'll eat day and a half because I'll leave pasta out day and a half, and I'll still fuck up that pasta easy.
Yeah, I just have to like really heat it up well.
I don't.
You just eat it cold. Well, it depends what it is. If it's like, I can eat most things cold, but if it changed texture when it's cold, then I'm like, I'd rather just heat it up.
That's true. Like something like real fatty, where the fat is like,
stuff like that I'll reheat. But like the only reason I would switch it up now is just because of how much Chloe reminds me. Like when we used to get Wingstop and I leave it out, and then the day after I'm eating it for lunch, and she's like, this is why you always shit every half hour.
I'll still actively protest this. Yesterday I ate,
but I was also an alcoholic during that time, so I think the alcohol was making me shit every half hour. Not the chicken.
brother, you be rid of your guts, twin. Be rid of your guts. Here's my thing. So yesterday, this is why I bring it up, I guess. So yesterday, I was like, I'm really craving cereal, right? Mm-hmm. So I brought out the cereal.
I left out the cereal
I brought out the cereal. No. I brought out the cereal and I peeped the expiration date on it, right? Mm-hmm. The shit was 2023. Shit was 2 years expired, right?
Yeah.
It's not as bad as it sounds, okay? So it's 2 years expired, right?
It's also cereal.
And, no, because it's not. I'm saying, okay. So I pop it open, right? Mm-hmm. Take a whiff, fine to me, right? But I don't trust my olfactory senses because of you feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't trust them bitches. I'm like they cannot be trusted. So my next step is I eat an almond because that's the only organic thing in the cereal. So I'm like, if something's gonna go bad, you feel me? It's gonna be the almond. I taste it, right? Mm-hmm. Can't place it. I'm like, it's kind of flavorless, but it don't taste bad, right? So I take another one. Can't place it. I go up to my mother and I'm like, yo, mama, in your opinion, is this cereal bad? And she's like, you're not gonna be able to tell. You gotta taste it. And I was like, I did taste it, and I can't really tell. That's from asking you, right? Mm-hmm. She tastes it, and she is like not repulsed, but she's like, damn, that's bad, right? So, I don't know if maybe I'm just bad at telling bad food, right? Because previously in that day, I also ate pork that was a little wet in the container, right? And it wasn't originally wet,
Yeah, right. I know, like old ham that's like not slimy but wet.
Yes, it's a lot right. And I ate that shit in ramen, and so so I ate this in ramen, and like my guts were fine off of it. But my point is, I think that like I think it's almost like, you know how people are like, wash your hands, right? But it's like, you also need exposure to bacteria.
You built up your stomach. You got iron gut.
Yeah, I think that people are too finicky about their food. You feel me?
No, that's fair. I think my stomach was like that for a good minute until I started drinking too much. Because when I was drinking too much, it was always hard liquor. So I think
it just purified your stomach.
Yeah, because after the hospital, I started taking probiotics to get it back to where it was, or where to like it should be regularly. And then since then, I haven't because it's back to I like factory reset my shit. So probably because of that, I can't do what I used to before, Because back then I would always eat like fucked up shit or like day old things. I'll be fine. I'd be absolutely fine.
I took antibiotics for a cat bite when I was at the veterinary clinic, right? Mm-hmm. And for a solid 4 months, I didn't know what a normal shit was. It got to the point where I was like, I'll never know normal digestion.
We'll never poop the same.
Yeah, I was like, I ruined that cat fucked me, bro. That cat fucked me. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that because so currently. Yeah. What is your current acceptable day?
I'll still eat it like the.
Oh, you all that talk just to get. No, bro, I'll still fuck it up.
Yeah, I think overnight I'm chilling. I'll be honest. As long as it's like not home cooked, I'm fine overnight. Because I know whatever they're doing to like McDonald's food or fucking Little Caesars will survive the night. It has nothing organic enough to go bad.
This is fair.
So things like that, I will fuck up the next day, even if it wasn't in the fridge, like left out on the counter. I'm like, I'm gonna eat it. I'll be fine. I usually am. It's usually just like home cooked stuff, or if I make my lunch, I always make sure to put it in the fridge. If I forget for some reason, then it's like, damn, I just probably won't trust it. Right. Yeah, that's if it's.
I'm overly reliant on food. I just won't care. I'll trust it to the end of the. I'll trust it to the end of the earth, and I think that's.
Well, see, you want to join, Marcus?
See, they recognize the evil in your soul, and that's why they bark. They recognize your warlock.
They love me.
They love you.
You want to sit down?
I'll sit down for like a second.
You don't want to join in? Oh, my bad. You gotta do the backward chair sit.
Special guest Marcus is here. This goes back to what was the original podcast? Fucking Too Many Bugs. That was the original podcast.
What is it called now?
Raul.
Yeah, it's called Raul.
Who's Raul?
It's our initials.
Did you ever change? You gotta change the title to the Amalgamation Baby.
The what?
The Amalgamation Baby.
Yeah.
We gotta change the front of
the front cover. Yeah. I can change it to the baby. I guess it kind of looks like Alex.
We can hit. How about this? We hit that shit with ChatGPT now because AI is updated a little bit. You feel me? So we hit it and we get like, ChatGPT, give me 4 different photos, and then out of that we choose the least ugly baby.
I would say the more fucked up one, but yeah.
Now we gotta make it beautiful. We gotta make it beautiful.
Missing an arm, yeah.
Why does that one have 3 butt cheeks? My favorite thing about AI is it'll just give someone like an extra limb.
Yeah.
It'll be like.
I think they're good at that now, though.
No, some of them you'll still catch them sometimes. Like it'll be like Will Smith eating like a pancake or something, and for some reason, like his ear will be like double ringed or some shit.
Yeah, you're not catching it, Marcus, but
yeah, you're gonna be the first to fool. You're gonna get hit by a bad bitch on Insta, and she's gonna be like, "Hey, Marcus," and you're gonna be like, "Send proof." And she's gonna send a poster that says Marcus Reed on it.
Yeah, she has 2 pussies.
Oh yeah, hey.
And that's how you dox someone secretly without them notice. Hit them with the full name on air. Yeah, you're fucked. Someone's gonna steal your credit card info.
Yeah. They won't be able to take anything.
It's bugged.
Just don't have anything in it.
On a credit card?
Yeah. On my credit card, man. Oh shit, that's true. You could take out money.
I was gonna say.
I don't know.
Cause I use a debit card.
Are you gonna go out?
Yeah.
Where?
Bingo.
The bingo night? Just hang out? Okay. Yeah. Alright then. Stay safe.
Yeah.
That was a special guest, Marcus
Special
Reed.
interlude, Marcus Reed.
I like that. Anytime we record, we'll say his full name. Do with that what you will.
Yeah, use it for evil. He's a warlock. He has magical protection in place.
So, what the fuck are we talking about?
I genuinely don't know.
Just eating bad food. I guess I can continue about the trip.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then after bad food, we just hung out. Was Saturday? Oh, the little hike thing. It was more like a loop kind of thing, like a 1.5 mile loop.
Okay.
And then there's like a waterfall. There's like kind of like a pond area. That's pretty nice. So I just took a bunch of pictures, hung out there for a minute.
Is that where that picture came from? The one on your post?
The bird? Oh no, the post. My bad. Yeah. No, the last episode is gonna be a picture. It says bird watching, and there's a bunch of birds, and the one in the middle. I guess the viewers will know this because it's gonna be the cover. But the one in the middle, I just sent to Kevin and be like, hey, ask. I forgot how to spell Raylan's name because I was stupid at the time.
I think it's literally like Ray. It's like Ray.
Yeah. It's very simple, but my dumbass just.
Wait, is it an E or an I?
I always thought it was an I.
It's probably no. I'm asking you like a genuine I.
Oh no, I don't know. But since I was stupid in the moment, I sent it to Kim and be like, "Hey, ask Ray, ask Ray if the middle one looks like you." And I think it looks like Kevin.
So do you believe that? Damn, no case twin. This shit didn't sell.
Yeah, I took it off to charge it.
Oh, fair. Who?
Reminds me of Kevin. It doesn't look. It has Kevin.
Do you think that Mordecai also kind of looks like Kevin a little bit though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see that though.
you need two reference points. I need 2 reference points
in terms of pointing your point of like reference for Kevin in your head, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, yeah. I get it. So then we went there, and I don't know. I guess because it's Utah and like way up north or more north, I thought it would be colder, so I was kind of sweating a bit on the hike. It was only towards the end that like there's like wind, then that for sure
like helped. It opens up in the valley and shit.
That definitely helped, but I don't know. Driving to the trail was crazy because it was like very uphill for the drive, and then.
How are you on those drives? Do you like those scenic drives or like kind of those wavy drives?
I like them. I like them. It's just that I'm sometimes scared because I'm not from there. Some people will fucking gun it. Like it's a 15 mile per hour like suggestion speed. Motherfuckers are just.
I was in California when I got my tattoo. I was in California and I think I drove through the Los Angeles area. I don't know what part of it, but the closest national park to Los Angeles. So I drove through that, right? Because I guess like there's a road that cuts through there.
Yeah.
Or there's like it's the fastest route or whatever. And there was a guy riding my dick and balls genuinely the entire time. And the thing about it was there's points because I guess California just plans for people being horrific people.
Yeah.
That like there were people around it. There'd be points where the road would curve, and around the curve there would be an excess barrier so people could overtake other people.
Yeah.
On some like race car shit. I'm like, what
crazy.
The fuck are you guys doing out here,
it's
bro?
On the right side?
Yeah, it's on the right side.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
So what? So
it should be on the left.
No. So here's what I say this. Okay.
Yeah.
So it'd be straight ride, right, and it'd be like you'd come off of like a blind right.
Yeah.
Right, and the road would open up, and then there'd be another slight turn, and on that slight turn, the road would start to open up into a double, and in that double. You as a driver were supposed to take the initiative, I guess, and either gun it down the left or bust over to the right and then let yourself be overtaken, right?
Yeah.
But it felt like you were in a fucking race car because people would be like on your dick the whole time.
Yeah, and then
the second it opened up, they'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, you can never take the initiative for some reason.
No, I started taking the initiative, and because of that, I blew a gasket seal that I now have to pay for.
Yeah. That's why your car don't got sport mode like me.
Bitch.
No, I actually did. Oh, not gonna lie. I don't know if it's called sport mode.
But I think it is. Yeah. It should be called sport. It's called sport mode in my car.
But honestly, that helped a lot because in between Salt Lake and where we're staying, there are some places that thankfully they had more lanes and just like 1 or 2, but they were fucking windy as shit, and were like. Still like 50, like 65 maybe recommended, where like the normal speed limit going straight was like 80 or 75, and then be like, slow down like 10, so like it'd be like 65 all the way down to like maybe 45. But no matter which area you're in and how windy it was, there's always one person that's just passing you on the left.
The drive back from Utah, like when we went camping, was the same vibe as that, because it'll be like a blind left, completely blind. You don't know what's on the other side of this left. Right?
Yeah.
And the recommended speed will be 55 on this crazy ass turn. And a dickhead will blow by you doing 75. And as a left lane driver, right? Like I like to stay in the left lane. I like to go fast, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason why my car shouldn't physically be able to keep up with the speed that you are demanding of me. If when I'm taking
do you put
this
in a sports mode?
Yes.
Do you have all-wheel drive?
Bro,
Is it all-wheel?
I can't promise that.
Because I think maybe that's the difference. Because mine holds up pretty well when I put in the sports mode and then go the windy and the uphill shit.
When we were coming back from Utah, I think specifically, like, I don't know their specific reference point of the location, but it'll just be like when you're starting to go through those slot canyons, right on that drive.
Yeah.
That specifically, people demand so much of you when you're in the left lane, right? People, and maybe I should just go into the right lane.
You should.
Maybe I should, right?
Because I do. Because I know there's gonna be someone like that.
It'll be like the car is like physically sketchy, and it's like there's no way you're comfortable doing this, bro.
That's why you go in the right lane, bro. Because their car isn't physically sketchy. Their truck, their big ass SUV is fine.
Maybe. I'm too big for my britches, man. I'm too big for my britches.
That'll go bad.
I think this is a call. I think this is a moment of recognition for me. I'm too big for my britches on the road, twin. I think
you gotta take it to heart.
Yeah, I think I truly do. On that ride, on the next time I go to Utah, I'm gonna go into the right lane. I'm like, this is a really good drive.
Yeah, you'll be like, damn, this is actually really nice to look around. Now that I can go the speed limit.
But on the ride to California, you know what? Maybe I'm just a bad person because, like, maybe you're right. I think it's just. I think you're right. Because when you said
there are some people, and time to think about it changes a lot.
Because on the ride to California, there'd be moments in time where I'd look at my odometer. It happened 3 times, right?
Yeah.
I looked at my odometer and I was going 105 miles an hour, going down the road, and I would just have to slow down. And at one point, I had to hit my brakes pretty hard because I saw a cop maybe, I don't know, fucking 800 meters away.
Yeah.
And I looked, I was like, oh, I want to have 105. I said, huh?
Are you?
Yeah, I said, oh God, I am going to get arrested in California.
Yeah, especially in the sport mode shit. Because I put it on the way, like, what was it? On the way out of Utah. And there was one moment, like, we're getting close to Vegas. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I think I just kept putting on sport mode out of habit. But when we were getting to Vegas, I was like easily hitting like 1 something. I was like, oh my god damn.
Yeah, it's just because you get used to it.
Yeah, because it keeps the I think was it like the RPM really high. It's just easy to like hit those high speeds way quicker.
And your car, I feel like your car is like. It feels more stable under those conditions, especially once you start hitting like actual like newer roads, and so you don't feel how fucking fast you're going.
Yeah,
it's like you feel like you're going 85 and you're going fucking 115, dude. It's disgusting, but it
is weird. But fuck it, that's technology.
Technologia.
We 30 minutes. I've been through Friday, fucking in the beginning of Saturday. In my defense,
I did take a big chunk of it in the beginning.
You're good. I mean, there's a lot to it. There's not a lot. I think the biggest experience was probably Saturday night with the whole like drag show. But before we get to that, I don't know. You sure you don't want to talk about yourself?
No, my life is full of chaos and drama right now, twin.
But what? That sounds better. That sounds better than a drag show. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, we don't. Okay, so on last episode, I was talking about how I was currently now single. And I,
No. Is that not the case?
and I hit the bad take of casually. No, so I didn't initiate this, but I hit the bad take of being like, yeah, I can casually be friends with my ex partner,
okay.
right? And then it ended up leading to a lot of drama because I am I feel like I established this in the last episode. I'm a very laid back person in relationships, so. I didn't take it very serious, and now it's causing a little bit of backlash on the back end of it. But besides that, my cat is getting rather large, so I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, you can take it out on walks.
A grind girl? No, I don't. I have a strictly indoor cat, and that's how I'm gonna keep it. Because cats, once cats taste the outdoors, they become.
No, they gotta get out there.
No, they don't. I refuse.
No, I mean like once they feel it.
Oh, yeah. Once they feel freedom, it's a whole different beast.
Yeah.
And I am trying to either avoid that as long as possible or completely avoid it. So we're on that. Outside of that, I'm doing pretty good at work. Chillaxing. I'm gonna be getting my cages for my snakes pretty soon. But not much to mention. I'm sorry, listen, I'm real gassy. I just get gassy when I'm around
fucking
you.
wet pork.
I just get real gassy when I'm around you.
You don't hurt, but there's still side effects.
There are still. No, that was yesterday. No, I'm past the most of it. But yeah, I think outside of the more personal drama that I'm currently living, my life's doing pretty good. You feel me? I think I just gotta either get past the drama or I just gotta get past the drama, twin. We'll be smooth coasting. But hit me with the drag show, twin.
My bad. I didn't think it. Well,
it's fire, twin. It's hell. No, I'm playing.
Nah, I mean, I guess you'll just have to get through whatever that means. Maybe one day in episode 100 you'll talk about it or some shit.
It's gonna be like episode. What are we at? 201 right now.
We're at 21. Yeah.
It's gonna be like episode 203. I fucking hate it.
Yeah. It's an hour of you talking shit. But
and another thing. While visibly drunk on mic, while audibly drunk on mic.
2 sojus in, just like I ain't even like women. I don't even like them. Why they get so pissy when they're on the periods? And then
it must be so bad. It must be so dude.
And then they get up out of control and then they're still busy. Just crying into the mic.
I think my favorite thing about current state of birth control is that we're literally just playing like Jenga with hormones.
Oh yeah.
It's literally like it'll be like, why are women so like, it'll be like, why are the side effects of this person's being their emotion, and it's like you're literally playing with the building blocks of emotion. And it's like, or like it's like a really bad disease for women that's related to their period. And it's like we know more about, I think it was like the Marianas Trench factually, like on the stats board than we do. And I think it's just
years of oppression not recognizing.
No, it's not even that. See, it's one thing to take it as like this is a systemic issue, and honestly, as a man, that's not really my issue. You feel me? As an outsider point of view, I can look at it and be like, that's fucking hilarious. GG's in chat, twin. Just level up or something, twin. You gotta start poisoning more food or something, twin. You gotta
start eating that wet ham.
You gotta buy. No, I'm not even like that. I'm just saying, like, if you can't physically overpower somebody, you just gotta GG's in chat, twin. You gotta take a different approach. You gotta like build a mech or something, twin. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
You gotta like, why aren't you like? You should be like telepathic or some shit. I don't know, twin. Evolve a new skill or something, twin. I don't know.
Uh-huh. You're gonna turn into an incel.
I don't think so. I just think it's funny.
Hate women.
No, it's not even that. No, because here's my thing. As someone who was fundamentally like raised by strictly women, right, and who's been like grown up around women, right, I think that my appreciation for women is like, I can be like, this is really cool, because I think that women in general bring a lot of cool like things that I think the male brain just isn't generally like predisposed to think about.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that I love the perspective that women bring, and I love being around women. But I can also be, as someone who was like strictly, because my environment was only a woman. You feel me? Like I didn't have a male influence at all growing up.
Yeah.
So I can be like, all my mom would do growing up would be talk shit about other women. So I can be very factual when I'm like, I don't know, bitch. You coming at this a little funky right now.
Yeah.
Man. And in the back of my head, she's like, why you think like that? You think like that because you're a man. I'm like, twin. Like, you had like a male and a female upbringing. I strictly had the female upbringing.
Yeah, I can.
Like, I only have one take.
I can only really see you this way.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have the male take on this growing up, twin. I don't got you just gotta understand her, son. I don't got that take. All I got is that dumb bitch did this again.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? That makes a lot more sense.
You feel me?
Yeah. It's just like a certain understanding because you only had a mom.
I don't have the male role model filter on the women perspective. All I have is the female upbringing of what my mom thinks that as a male I should have.
Yeah. Which is still like really not accurate.
She's like,
probably.
don't hit her, son.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I won't. But I'll tell her that take is dumb as hell.
Yeah, exactly. But what's
damn, I really be telling this pod a whole lot, twin.
I mean, in the end, it's mostly like opinions, the way we might think of things. That's never too bad.
No. I think that like, well, no. Yeah. I think for the most part, all we do is spread opinion. But I think that he shook out. He knew he was about to intercept some crazy shit.
Yeah.
We're seeing like WWE, but for dogs. So I think it's honestly more of a UFC like sparring match. You feel me? It's like when you see two Thai fighters sparring, and it's like the first like 3 rounds, you're kind of just play fighting. Oh, he's licking his balls.
Just like Thai fighters.
Angel would murder you if you heard that right now. God, listen.
Angel would look at me like,
if we had more to provide you, and we could also provide you with the visuals that we are currently seeing, I would love to do that for you, listener. But we currently don't have much to provide you with in terms of visuals. But I wish you could see the WWE, the UFC sparring / Thai sparring with these dogs right now. It's genuinely very entertaining, listener. And if I had a visual podcast right now, listener, I would genuinely hit you with like a solid 30 seconds of this dog fighting mid sentence. I would interrupt the podcast.
I also think it's funnier because they're like smaller and clearly not trying to hurt each other.
Yeah, it's like
that's why it looks like a spar because like each of these dogs aren't biting at all. They're just like they're like gnawing at their nuts or something.
Yeah, dude, it's like when dogs get too big, even their sparring gets scary, bro. It's like when you're watching like 2 sumo wrestlers like practice their art. You're like, God, if I got caught in between you guys, it would be bad for me, twin.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, but I was going back to my other shit. It's just I feel like I've told this pod a lot, even based on my opinion. I feel like I've just exposed a lot to this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Fine. I'm sure I have too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's what's nice about it, just being able to actually say what we want, or most of what we want. Because I mean, some things, it's not that they're bad. It's just like
you can't say them.
There's not a lot of context. Oh, okay. Because we know each other so well, it's hard to explain the context of each other's life.
Yeah.
To the viewer with a comment. I think that's what most like maybe bad clips or whatever from podcast are, is because they lack the awareness of being like, I can't say this and then not explain like 6 years of my life for them to understand that like I understand why I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Like it's super hard to like really get there because like someone can just pick up on this and we say one bad thing and then not have watched the last episode where we talk about being gay. You know, it's like the difference between them realizing that it's coming from a place of like our understanding of our gayness or our understanding of our brownness, you know? Like it changes a lot.
Sometimes I look at speaking from an outside perspective and I just go, the words that are being said, if they were just without context, just they don't know the context of my gayness or my brownness. It's they don't, Anthony. You're right. They don't. They only know our names, not our. What do you say?
You said this shit last podcast. They only know my name, not my story.
Oh God.
But it does help understand from like why you say things, which is also important.
Yeah, I think that the episode stuff is very like I think that this listening platform does make it where like everything you say has to be its own standalone thing on top of being contextualized, because everything can be taken as like a singular statement.
Yeah.
Which is a weird dimension to take on speaking, but.
Yeah. No, I understand, but at the same time, we're like old enough to understand that that's what could happen. So.
True.
Fuck it. I don't really care. If they're gonna take it out of context and they have like not a lot to go through, there's 20 episodes. They can find the context. I don't care.
Damn, that means that, you know what that means? It was 21 hours, right? That means that's.
You said this last time.
No, yeah, I know I said this last time, which is also a mindfuck.
Yeah, that there's 20 hours of us speaking and saying the worst takes ever.
It's gross.
And you know what? Fuck it. We'll move on to the drag show.
Yeah.
We'll get some bad takes out there. Yeah. Is there anything?
No! That's a terrible take on a crate. Okay, yeah, go.
Well, okay. It wasn't what I expected because I think all the clips or like things I've seen about drag shows were mostly like on stages. Mm. And me forgetting that, like, I get, you know, so Utah in general is just a more conservative, all like white place, I guess.
So would you say that Utah kind of like minimized the crazier parts of the drag show experience?
No, I think because it's more conservative, that they made it probably a little more extreme. Because have you ever seen clips of drag shows or maybe like people being like,
yeah, I've seen, yeah.
Okay, and it's there's usually a stage, okay, right? Okay.
So hit me with the you walking in.
Okay.
Hit me with the experience, right?
Okay.
And then hit me with the yeah.
Well, first off, we thought we were late, so I didn't read the email. We're actually early.
You can never be late to a drag show.
They moved. You actually can. There's some motherfuckers that showed up like an hour or half an hour into the show, and they were just standing by the door enjoying the show.
Yeah.
Either way, we get there. We got our drinks. We sat down. I booked us a table. Just a table for two. So we're sitting there, and then I just thought that there was going to be a stage or something for them to perform. Mm-hmm. But it turns out maybe more are like this, and I just don't know. But they're going to be like walking around and doing their like...
Big interacting with the audience.
Yeah, and then they said, remember to tip the ladies, and like... a bunch of people had like a stack of ones.
It's like a private stripping event.
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was like that. I just didn't know that it could be like that, I guess.
So, my tattoo artist, right, is a drag queen, I believe, on the side.
Yeah, just say drag queen.
No. So I say this. I didn't say that in terms of like didn't know the definition, but because it's kind of questionable from what I hear. I'm not gonna give these full excuses because I'm still getting tattooed by this man, and I very much enjoy this man's company. But like from what I understand, it's very much like stripping in terms of as a drag queen individually. Like you have like clients, like it's like you work in the 304 industry. Like you are your individual person. Some work under like a pimp. Some work as like their own like fucking solo contract agents or whatever.
Yeah.
But like these people are basically strippers, and like they work for hire essentially. Like they have like they
have different spots they work at.
Yeah, and it's like these events are, imagine like a pop-up strip club essentially.
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like. And I thought they were all usually like kind of musical-esque, where maybe they like sing and like do something else on the side on the stage. But I guess they're not all like that. So like Chloe and I were just kind of like unsure what was happening, like if this is normal or not. But in the end, it wasn't a bad experience because we both came in with the idea of just like watching the show. Like I wasn't pissed that they were like fucking stripping and stuff. Like, it was just part of the show to me. I don't know. I don't know if Chloe felt the same way, but for me, if it's like some part of a performance, I always take it as such, like in movies and stuff. Like,
with
if
an
there's
artistic lens to it. Or
very artistic lens where, like, if there's a sex scene, I'm going to critique it to be like, was there supposed to be a sex scene in this movie? What did the sex scene add to the movie? And, like, was it at least shot well?
Yes. Your bulge under this lighting looks very eloquent.
Yeah, stuff like that. Where, like, was it fun? Did they do a good job being entertaining?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And overall, it was fun. Like, it was nice. I would do one again. Like, I wouldn't, like, I guess I just wasn't familiar with that type. And because what I did know or have seen was different, you know?
I think that the human experience sometimes, like, you end up defining what, like, pleasure is, you know what I mean? But it's like, if something is entertaining, right?
Yeah.
And surely what you went for was entertainment value. And then you have, like, this weird, like, the only thing that impedes you from enjoying something is, like, some weird bias against it. Yeah. And it's like, if you went somewhere and you were like, I am here to spend the next 3.5 hours being entertained, right?
Yeah.
And you got fucking bulges in fucking red and purple lighting, right? You're like, well, the time went by extraordinarily fast.
Yeah.
So, you know, my time was well spent. And I think that people, like, I don't know. I think that people, ultimately, it's just your mind not allowing you to enjoy something. But I think as long as you and Chloe both had a good experience, that's...
Yeah, I think we did. There's also a costume party, and that was kind of fun. Chloe,
so, like, was the audience dressed up?
Members could be dressed up.
Okay.
Yeah, it said there was going to be a costume party, so dress up if you want. Not everyone was, but some people were. And then the fucking, what was it? There was like I think, like, I don't think it was slutty. It was a different adjective, but similar. Slutty librarian or something, and she won.
Sensual?
I can't remember. I think it probably was just slutty librarian, I think. I don't know. Sexy? Maybe just a sexy librarian, I think. Either way, she won. That was pretty nice. She was like an older woman, so. Okay, I shouldn't be rude. Not older. Not older. older than what was there, which is like probably mostly 20s, I'm guessing. So probably like 30, 40.
I was gonna say poor lady was like 34.
She probably could have been 34, I think. But I meant older as in like older than what was there.
I hit the liquor right now, right? Before I came to the pod, and when I was talking to the guy, and he was like, so I gave him my card and my ID, and I was like, here's my fake ID, here's my real ID, and it's because I have the McLovin, the Hawaiian ID, yeah. And I was like, you ever seen that movie, bro? Right? And he was like, no, bro. He like, we were chit-chatting it up, right? You called me mid-conversation, and I was like, I'll call you back. Yeah. Because I was trying to with the guy, right? With the Russian. I don't even know what the fuck he is.
I keep trying to ask him.
I can't place him.
I can't either. I know exactly what you're talking about, because I remember one time.
No, I was talking to that guy, right? And then his dad. The older guy. You know, the older guy that be in there? It's like the younger guy that with the Slavic looking dude.
Yeah.
Right? And there's another guy.
It's an older guy?
Yeah, there's an older guy with a beard and like white hair, and it's probably not his pops, but
similar enough.
Yeah. That's Pops right there. Right?
Yeah.
But anyways, I was talking to Pops right there, and I could not remember the name of Superbad. And I was like, you ever seen that movie, right? And he was like, no, bro, what's the name of the movie, bro? What's the name of the movie? And I was like, wait! And I had to Google that shit. Yeah. And I was like, movie with the Hawaiian ID. But anyways, he told me he didn't see Superbad.
He's gonna watch it. He might.
I hit them both. I was like, y'all both better watch Superbad when I come back. So now they better both watch it, or I gotta hit him with the.
Nice. So the drag show wasn't bad.
There's dead silence. I heard that's like so I've been watching I've been doing my research, twin. So I heard that like one of the podcasting sins is dead space time, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not really a negative, but it just sounds crazy on mic, because it's like when you're in a car or something, right, and you're hearing a little podcast, right? When there is nothing, it's so visceral, right? When it's just dead, your speaker.
I'm gonna edit it out.
because like on your speaker, right?
It's very
it doesn't
different.
recognize it, I guess. So your speaker full on cuts the sound.
Yeah.
So it's no like in the back. It's just
It's a very clear.
Yeah.
Moment. Yeah. But no, you're fine.
Second hair can be very visceral, but
it's okay. I'll edit most of it out. Don't worry. I'm actually doing my job now. Yeah. So because it wasn't what we were expecting or used to, I mean, it just felt a little different. But once like the first two people went out, we were like, okay, this is fun. It's not bad. The songs they did were
what songs were
mostly,
they?
but I don't fucking remember. I don't remember.
Were they
They're mostly
like
gay songs. No, some were definitely like newer pop songs, but I'm like bad with that shit.
Hit me with the vibe. Was it like more like? Was it more like what was was it bassy? Was it like techno? What was the like? Give me the general atmosphere.
I would say very poppy, like just like very high energy, but not like too sexual. Like some people had their songs where it's sexual or a little more sexual than others had their songs where it's like maybe more slow and performative. You know, like there was this one person there where like, oh, that's another thing. I wasn't expecting them to be so big. Like they were tall. They were huge. And then there was one person who was like shorter than everyone else, and they usually did like slower songs and were like more like fucking being able to put their like leg like straight up and shit. Like they were
just a little flexible femboy.
Hell
no.
Yeah.
All right.
They're like being able to do like the spider thing where they like go all the way back and go on their hands, you know?
Fucking walk around like a
yeah, stuff like that. And so for them, you know, it would switch up, but most of it was definitely more like pop music, maybe more like just fun, a more fun environment.
I got you.
You know, some people were definitely like, I guess a little more sexual, but even then it wasn't like crazy. Towards the end, they definitely got more into it with people who maybe were like more usuals or like would go more often. Mm-hmm. Like some people were brought out and they were sat on like a chair and had a lap dance on them. But some, again, even with that, like some of them were like more sexual dances, and then one person would just like imitate twerk on them, you know, like do the goofy like back break twerk, you know.
But do you think that that was their genuine attempt at twerking, or
No, I think they're just being fun with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why like it was definitely a more like playful, fun atmosphere with like
the general atmosphere.
Yeah. The still sense of like, I guess what a drag show it should be, where it should be like still some, I guess, sexual elements, whatever, for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
fair.
So it was fun. Afterwards, they had karaoke. But Chloe's like, man, I don't even like the vibe of the patrons here, so let's just leave.
I don't like the vibe of the patrons here.
Nah, it's just because, you know, some of them were like bigger, nerdy people, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're also probably just gay. Just happen to be gay.
They're trying their best to him.
It's fine. We also wanted to like go home and kind of enjoy.
God damn it.
Enjoy the room.
Oh,
so,
okay.
You know, that's something. I don't know. Do you have to leave at a certain time?
No. I was peeping.
Yeah,
that's what I was peeping. Fuck! More dead silence.
And that was on you that time.
No, it was because I said the so it was implied that I was going to speak. No, yeah, I think that I'm at a weird. I think that's a beautiful experience to him. I'm glad that you had a beautiful experience.
You would never go to one?
No, absolutely, I would go to one. I was gonna say I'm just at a weird point in my general life where like everything is going real good, but I don't got a whole lot to talk about in terms of like new experiences or interesting experiences. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
I'm at a very mundane moment in my life outside of my general drama that I'm currently dealing with.
Yeah.
But again, that general drama is something I'm trying to push past as fast as possible.
Yeah,
because
to really handle and like move past.
Yeah, exactly. But my other stuff is just like it's
work
very
is
mundane.
good.
Shit is good, and you know that's the crazy thing. It's like when shit's good, you don't have much to talk about.
Yeah, that's very fair. Where it's like, I'm just fucking doing well. I can't really say much, but at the same time, I'm not fucking upset
not
about
a whole
it.
lot to fucking comment on.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess one big change that might happen soon is I applied for. Actually, I don't really know. I guess technically I got the job or not, but
oh shit!
But doing security at MGM.
Oh, valid as fuck. Where are you going? What are you doing?
There's an MGM grant. It's because I was confused because like there's a whole interview thing, and then like they put me in a room for like drug testing and like processing my background.
What was the drug testing experience like?
It was a swab test.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but either way, like I was still kind of confused if like I got the job or not, because no one really said anything. At the end of the interview, the guy was just like, "So, are you interested in doing this?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, yeah, I came here for this. And then he's like, all right, follow me. And then I started doing all the other stuff. And then the girl right next to me, I asked her, it's like, I talked to her before, but this was during the drug test. And I was like, so she told me that she worked for MGM before and like did security before. And she just wanted to come back to it because her new job she wasn't into. And sitting there, I just asked her, so everyone in here basically got the job or what? She's like, yeah. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Fair. So what's the gig kind of entail? Like, what are you doing? Are you like in the mansion? Are you? Because my mom works.
Yeah. There's different areas.
Like, where are you? What are you doing?
I have 2 weeks of orientation before I get assigned. They just assigned me the casino, and then I think they're gonna assign me like the actual location.
What's the gig paying? 20?
Like 20.
That's good.
Not bad.
For security gig, that's good, bro.
Yeah, I mean, for some,
the majority of your job, like, don't get me wrong, there's probably paperwork associated with your job, but like the majority of your job is gonna be just kind of
sitting around
somebody.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't mind that mostly because I know for Yvonne, they probably just like where I currently work, they probably just can't give me a raise because right now, probably not that they can't afford it. It's just like.
It doesn't
make sense.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're like, you know, my other boss passed away, so all their money is going into renovating and everything, you know, paying other people to do fixing up the mansion, fixing up their house, you know. They just installed like these like carport areas where they have solar panels and like batteries to charge their electric cars and all that. So like I get it. You know, it makes sense, but at the same time, thankfully, they're always going to, you know, call out for events and probably keep me on the payroll. So if I want to work weekends, I can always get extra cash there and work weekends. So, and another big thing I think that's important for at least the casino thing is just the fact that you can transfer after a certain amount of time. And if I get my degree
like
and
the associate,
yeah, I can. It's probably just way easier for you to get a job if you're already working there.
Absolutely.
Like, hey, I just got my degree. Can I get like a maintenance engineering job? And they'll be like, yeah, probably more likely.
No, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I think it's one of those things where once you start to become intertwined with the company, they definitely take you a lot more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also kind of on that same perspective where it's like I'm at least trying to point myself in a good like a good point where it's like hopefully this opens up opportunities at some point. But yeah, MGM is a good company in terms of just like the actual opportunities because it's such a fucking huge company.
Yeah, plus the union and everything's really good and all that stuff.
Like culinary shit.
Yeah, it's just really good. So I'm like, why not do this
absolutely.
shit?
Yeah, if I could be a fucking paper pusher for the fucking MGM, I'd absolutely do it, twin. Just because of that, yeah, I definitely.
Well, I mean,
it's the
as
paper,
you get experience here.
Yes, the whole ultimate thing is the pay for me because I was kind of looking into that and a lot of the things either require a kind of specific degree in like not data analytics. It's God, what is it?
Like accounting.
No, not accounting. I'll never fucking remember the name of it. It's like
Starts with an A. Oh,
something.
No, you're good.
Something analytical. Fuck, not analytical. It's like something kind of like data processing based. It's like you're looking at like information and then building something off of that information.
I don't fucking know.
I won't even. Yeah. But what was I saying? That's a good one.
Yeah. I think it's good. Also, like a nice switch up of not having to work outside. I think
it's
that for sure.
Be careful not to get fat, Tone. I'm not gonna lie to you. Once I stopped moving around, Tone, it was not easy.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna get back to the gym. That's as soon as I get my next check, I'm gonna buy a gym membership and everything. Cause like, even now, I started gaining weight, and I think just because of my job, it stopped me from like really gaining weight.
No, literally, once I sat on my ass, because all I do is sit on my ass and fucking type, basically. It's like, dude, it's a very big difference just off of like your daily like caloric like intake, just because of. It's like if you're on your feet and you're moving and you're like ducking and you're like standing up, it's like that burns so much more calories than you ever think it would. And it's like once you're sitting down all fucking day, you'll eat like half of what you're regularly eating, and you'll start fucking blowing up, twin. Mm-hmm. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah. And it's just like your caloric demand has fucking shrunk by like half. You'll be like, yeah, your daily caloric intake should be 2,200 calories. Because you're doing nothing.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so.
Well, I'm not too worried about it because I already had that plan with the gym and everything. Honestly, it's just been mostly either like making plans, like the trip, and then just kind of, I guess not having money, but just wanting to work extra hours so like I can be fine on certain things.
Yeah, dude.
Stuff like that. Because when I work fucking 10, 12 hours with landscaping, I'm like, I just don't want to do anything.
So no, dude, yeah, it's fucking exhausting.
Yeah. So as soon as I get like a solid, more not physical job, I'm sure I'll be fine to be like in the gym actually a full 2 hours.
No, yeah. It's like, I think the gross thing about, I don't know, I guess just the human fucking, like, hardware is, like, no matter what you do, if you're fucking focused on something for 8 hours plus, you're still fucking tired in the same, like, weird, like, God, I want to get into bed.
Yeah, like, it's not just physical, it's also, like, mind.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it can be equally tedious, it just also has, like, a physical aspect.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah.
So, that's why... I don't know. I don't mind. Also, drinking less has helped a lot. I definitely saw, like, a stop in weight gain. For sure.
Yeah, I'm not intaking an extra fucking...
4,000 calories.
I was going to say a weekend and shit. Yeah.
4,000 calories, and you have that fucking midnight munchie meal. So it just, like, doubles.
You know, that midnight munchie meal will get you 20.
For sure. Definitely. Now I just got to eat that wet ham. And the nice leftover chicken from the day before.
We're leaving it at that. We're leaving it at the wet ham. I want your legacy to be wet ham, twin.
Well, thank you all for listening. It's been real.
Nah, give a recommendation, twin. You're not gonna break the fucking chain, twin.
Yeah, actually, we've been doing pretty good on the recommendations. Not gonna lie.
All right, listener, I apologize. I promise that next week, either Tuesday or Wednesday when we record this, you'll probably be hearing this on the subsequent week of Tuesday, or like Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday. But yeah, I was gonna say, whenever you end up hearing this, I promise that the next episode will be more condensed with entertainment on my end. Tony's been living a good life. You feel me? A good entertaining life.
I mean, I've been living a different life, not a good. You know, well, it's been good.
I'm saying you're living a good entertaining life. Yeah. I'm living a good life, but that is just more condensed with less entertaining values, I might say.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll bring more to the table, listener. You know, I love you, listener. You know, I respect you, listener.
He's caressing the mic. Okay, what's your recommendation?
All right, so I got 2 recommendations for you, listener. First one is Her Majesty by the Beatles. It's take 1 and 3. It's the same take of Her Majesty 3 times, but there's just a little bit of bullshit in between all 3 takes, and I think it's just a very personal look at the Beatles, and I very much enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie, I picked it up from TikTok, and I think that's one of the values that the internet brings upon you, or another value that the internet has. It's just it will present you good media that you would not otherwise not be exposed to. The Beatles mean a lot to me because of some other stuff in my early life, and thus it's a very beautiful take that I much like. Other than that, my other one, god damn it, no, it was I'm sorry, listener, you're going to have to do a little bit of digging. It's that one song by Trippie Redd. It's the one he did with not CeeLo. It's the one he did with that.
Diplo?
Yeah, Diplo. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Oh,
just look it up, Dip. I know what you're talking about, Dip. Wish.
Yeah, there we go. That's my other one. That was an early. That was like a 2018 song, 2019 song. That's a banger, bro. He didn't do a whole lot. He didn't do a whole lot good. I think, at least in his discography. Don't get me wrong. Other people would disagree, but his historiography, at least to me, is not very good.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful goddamn song.
That is a good song.
That's a beautiful song.
I'm gonna be honest. I guess because I've been a little busy, I haven't been really like ingesting new media. I guess the biggest thing that I would recommend is I think he's a streamer, but I've just been watching his highlights. He has like a highlight channel, and his name is Pay Money Wubby. Little ginger boy.
Do you have? Yeah, can I see him?
Look at him.
Yeah,
the ginger man.
I've seen this man. Vaguely, do not know any of his media.
That's fair. I think he's pretty funny. I think I don't know, like the way he says things and like how he can be, I guess like edgy or whatever, but in like a reasonable way. I think I appreciate like you know, I don't know, it's just funny. I think he's funny. Clips are pretty good. His highlights aren't bad. Like his highlight videos aren't bad. And he used to be pretty fat. Now he's not. So, you know, I'm going to use that as inspiration. If this ginger man can do it, I can do it.
Fair. I mean, I think you've already proven that to yourself, though, Twin.
Yeah, I think but that makes it harder to start. Because then I'm like, I already did it. I don't need to do it again. Because
you're looking at it from a half-empty perspective, Twin. If you've already done it once, then why you going to disrespect younger you and not do it again, Twin?
Yeah, fuck that little fat fuck.
He was farting.
Respectfully, like
he was farting a whole lot.
I guess proportionately, how big I am now is not as big as he was.
Yeah, but things start small, Twin. Things start small.
I started out big.
Nah, when you was a baby, you wasn't that big, Twin. I seen baby pictures.
I don't say it like that.
You was that big, Twin. You chose to be big, Twin.
Whatever, man. All right.
You do that to yourself. All right, bye, listener.
Bye.